All right, so what we got here, we're gonna do some little curtsies to start. Just stepping it back, reaching towards that front foot here. We're just going pretty slow and steady here, starting to open up through our hips, get our knees warmed up. Try to keep that back straight, chest up as you drop that bottom knee towards the floor. Just side to side here. Start to feel that front glute start to warm up a bit. And as we do these for a few more seconds, try to get light on that back foot. Make sure you're not pressing off the back foot. The back foot is just tapping the floor. Couple more here. All right, come on up. Let's roll out those shoulders. Big arm circles here. Keep going with these arm circles, just checking my connection here. All right. Then crisscross them in front of you, alternating which arm is on top. And we're going to take it to some inchworms here. So we're going to be standing up tall. What you're going to do, make sure you have enough room out in front of you that you can walk to a plank position with as straight as legs as possible. You're going to hinge it down. You can bend the knees if you need. Find the floor with your hands and walk out to a plank, hands right under the shoulders. Core engaged tight, belly towards the spine. Then same thing again. Only bend the legs as much as you need. Walk the hands back to the feet. Nice big stretch up here. So keep going out here, walking it out. The pace is your own to set. Slow it down if you need. Pick it up if you need. Down and up. Keep it going here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little push-up at the bottom here. So push it up. You can drop to the knees if you need. Back to the toes. Walk it out. Just a couple like this. One more. And then hold your plank after that push-up. Just holding steady in your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back to the feet. Shake it out, kick it out. We are going to come back to these little curtsy lunges here. So alternating here, a little bit faster this time. Getting that chest stays straight up, collarbone back. We just got 15 more seconds of these. And time, back up. Okay, to our inchworms. We're going 5 of these, and with the push-up this time. So walk it out, push up at the bottom, knees or toes, 5 times. 1. Get a nice big stretch of those arms at the top. One more. We're going to hold our plank under this. 10, 5, 2, 1. All right. I'll grab a little sip. I'll go over what we're going to do here today. So 4 at a time. And we'll go through exercise. Switch it up. About 3 in the circuit. So instead of hopping like we have in the past, you're just going to kind of step behind, opposite hand, reach, and you here. You don't have to hop too far side to side, and it's a little easier to be a little quieter if you need to. 4. Here we're going to put that in front. Lift. Then you put the arm back up, toes, and then come down, extend, push up. Again, leg lifts. Hands underneath the butt if you need. One leg, legs. Then we come up and we a little bit of space here. If you have a lot, you can just take more forward. Hands under the shoulders, hips over the knees are the ground and back, and you walk forward and back, keeping the butt down. If you got more, one step back. Circuit here. For each round, or for each. Start with those skaters. So come up to those feet. Opposite hand. But here. Here we go. 3, 1. Let's do it. You can in and out. Just try to get low. If you got a open your grip, keep those shoulders. Try to get lower. You want that hand, just try to find. Time. Awesome. Stand, quick rest as we transition. So I've got a mat here. You don't need it for sure. A little better grip. So we're coming to the Supermans, to that push. Lift up, and hands come under the shoulder. You can leave. Here we go. Let's do hands underneath, toes or knees, press up. Again, knees can drop as you lower. Extend everything and lift. So set up like a push-up. Your hand should be just right outside the shoulders there. But up is definitely a bit harder. The knees, maybe you can stay on the toes. Super. Last few seconds. Time. Awesome. All right, stay on the ground here. Just gonna adjust camera a little so you can see. So on the ground, we've got our single leg lift, double. It's good, hands underneath you if you need. Both legs start up and lower one, then the other, and then both together. Keep that back flat against the floor. You might notice it's easier to do with the single legs. And then if you feel yourself arch on the double, don't go down as low. Keep those toes flexed. Awesome. Bear crawls next here. So position, knees get close down. Here we go. We're just have determine how much steps you take. If you're stepping at all, just hold little lifts like in the hands. Biggest thing is I don't want the butt up like this. We're not dog walking. Hold if you got to go faster. 2. I'm awesome. First round complete. Zip. The rest here. Back on the feet. Cheers. A little bit over 9:50. On those feet, speed. Face this. Get set and we're trying to get that as low as possible without rounding the spine. Belly in, so the we got this. Awesome. Superman. Everything squeezing in that hand. Start out long. Towards each other. Close together. Get set. Lift. Push. That push-up from the ground can be a lot. Create full body tension. Involve the legs here. Squeeze those legs and glutes. Coming up. Try not to flop back on the ground. Control the push-up on the way down. And time. Just flipping it around. Onto the back. I'm going to do from this way here. Back flat, legs up, flex the feet, bend the knees a little if you need to, if you're super tight in the hamstrings. Get set, here we go. 1, 2, and together. Press the back into the floor. Get the legs as low as possible without touching the floor. Keep it up 10 more seconds. Time. Awesome. All right, flipping it around. Bear crawls. Move forward and back, or just work on holding that bear position. If the bear is absolutely too much, feel free to hold the plank here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Or it doesn't have to be too fast, especially if you haven't done it before. I always tend to drop my head too. Try not to do that. Look ahead, keep the neck in line with the spine. Ears right in line with the shoulders. "15 seconds. Three, two, time, rest. Awesome. About 30 seconds. A little bit more to grab a sip, towel, anything you need. Pump up those jams if you can, if you need it. Back to our feet for round 3. We still got some time here. Just want you on your feet if you're not there to shake it out and get those legs ready. All right, guys, about 10 seconds here, and we go to round 3. Speed skaters. Here we go. Get set, and let's do it. Keep breathing. So that back foot's going behind you at about a 45-degree angle here. We're core engaged, not just sucked in. Last 5. Time. Awesome. Deep breath. Make our way to the floor. Superman push-ups. Put it down, enjoy it in this second before we start. And then stretch it out. Here we go. Lift up, back under, push up. Elbows at a 45-degree angle in the push-up. And breathing here. I definitely hold my breath in push-ups. Last 10 seconds. Time. Beautiful. Flip it around. Again, take these transition times. Use them as your advantage. Have a little break here. Leg lifts. Single, single, double. Legs up, feet flexed. Here we go. Start lowering. Goal would be to get the feet just hovering over the floor. But there's lots of things that can inhibit that there. Tight hamstrings, hips, hurt back. So if you're not there, don't think that you won't ever be. Just enjoy the process of working on it and getting there. Work in progress, always. Every day looks different. Even though we're here in quarantine, Mondays still feel like a Monday for me. Time. Flip it around. Bear crawls, forward and back. Get set. Get And time. Awesome. Circuit. Stretch as you need. Shake it as you need. We're switching up after. Alright guys, about 10 seconds here. Give yourself a deep breath. Final round of these exercises, so you know where you can go, you know what you got left. And let's do it. Keep it up, we're halfway there. Final 15. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Awesome. Whew. Making our way there to the floor here. Last 3 rounds, close to the ground. Superman push-ups. Get set and go. Reach up, lift up, press up. Give yourself a reset in that Superman if you need to make sure you're breathing so you can lift up. Can be a lot of pressure on the tummy there if you're out of breath. So that's why I say control it. I use my inhale to lift, exhale to push up. Time. Flip it around. Legs up, feet flexed, and lower one, lift one, lower one, lift one, double down, double up. You got this. Remember, we're almost there. After this, we have one more move, then a rest. And we switch things up, move our body in a different way. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, roll it up. Here we go. Straighten these bear crawls, get set, and go for it. Remember, don't let your bear turn into a dog. No butts up in the air. Stay low, keep it low. $15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right. Rest here. Give you a little time for a breather, and then I'll go through the moves. So this next one, if you have any weights at all, that would definitely be good for our second move. But if you do not have weights, you can definitely do it body weight. It's going to be working on our range of motion with the shoulders, opening up the chest. So I'll start off here. Again, we got 4 moves. This time though, Each round's gonna be 30 seconds, but we're still gonna shoot to get 4 rounds total in, but they're gonna go by a little bit faster. So first move, it's gonna be a lunge. Reverse lunge. As you step forward, you're gonna do a side kick. Step it back and kick. If the side kick is too much, you can go out to an angle out in front there, depending on your hip there. So we'll do 30 seconds one side, and then we'll switch to the second side. Next move, we're on the floor. So here's where if you've got weights, cans of food, water bottles, anything, you can use it. We're coming into a bridge position, hips up, arms straight in front of the chest, slight bend in the elbows, and out to the sides, opening up for a chest fly. No weights is just fine. I just want you to think about squeezing a beach ball between your hands as you come up here, and then using resistance as if you're pressing down against something towards the floor. Squeeze on the way up, press down on the way down. We'll stay on the floor for V-ups. So extending those arms overhead and reaching up for those toes. If that's too much, bend the knees, reach for the knees. Final one, lean backs. These are unassuming. So we're on our knees, hips are forward here. So you're not back, hips are right over the knees. You can bring your arms out in front. You can have a weight if you want. But either way, I like the arms out in front for a counterbalance. And then we bring the hips towards the heels without hinging them, just leaning straight back. So see, I'm still in one line here. You're not sitting back here. That will work the quads and the glutes, but here we're getting a little more core engagement. So you might not be leaning too far at all, but when you come forward, I want you to press the hips forward and squeeze the glutes. All right, so come up to those feet if you're not there. 30 seconds aside, starting with the lunges. So let's start with our right foot stepping back and then kicking out to the side. Again, you can kick to the front if you need. All right, get set, and here we go. Step back and kick. So you want it to kind of be quick. As you kick to the side, try not to just lean over to that standing leg. Straight back in the lunge, straight out in the kick. If you have any popping in that hip, that forward kick might feel better. Drop that back knee. Time. Switching sides, other foot forward. Get set, and here we go. Step back and side kick or front kick. Drop down, straight down in that lunge, shoulders over the hips. Final 10. I'm getting all sorts of crooked here. Time. Awesome. Okay, to the floor. So this round will move a lot faster, being only 30 seconds each. Bridge position, feet under the knees. Lift up, arms straight, and fly. Here we go. Arms just straight out to the sides. Keep the hips up. Chin untucked from the chest. Squeeze that chest on the way back in. Whether you have weights or not, create the squeeze. Time. Weights to the side. Extend out long. V-ups, remember, arms overhead, touching the toes, or bend the knees if you need. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lowering down with control, whether it's knees or toes that you're reaching for. Last 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, Time. Awesome. So if you have knee problems, knee pain, put something under your knees, a folded up blanket, pillow, anything like that. Remember, key here is to not hinge the hips, keep them straight. So start hips right over the knees, squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Leaning back. And holy crap, forward, I got cramps. My quads have been doing some work, my goodness. Core tight. Gotta do some foam rolling. If you have a foam roller at home, oh my goodness, please be using it. Even if you're not working out very much, if you're not being active very much at all, then a foam roller could really help. Time. All right, so we're back to the top, so that round's quick. 30 seconds. Those lunges with your kick. Up to those feet. Right foot starting out, and here we go, right into it. Step back, forward or side kick. For me, feels much better with the forward kick on my right hip. Trying to open it up here. Feels a little better second round, going out to the side. But I get a major pop. It doesn't hurt, just uncomfortable. Straight back, straight up. Time. Quick breather. Other leg forward. Get set. Go. Body sound. Try not to that lunge. Last 5. 3, 2, 10. And I'm not doing that this time. Oh, it's there. Okay. Go. Your shoulders flat on the ground. Lay apart, right? Knees stay with each other. If you can squeeze between the thighs. Those knees together. Via. Here. Go. I talk much in these shooting. Go. 4, 3. Seconds. One more. On the knees. Remember, you certainly don't need weight. Use a weight. With those hands, you can that you're grabbing something. You can even like an imaginary pull here. Blades together. Awesome. Back to the kick. Get set. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Halfway. Five, four, three. Awesome. Get set. Lift the hips. Engaged here so you're not overarching the in towards the spine, in towards the ceiling. Back should be here. Perfect. Shoulders. Just like we think. Get long. V-ups 3, 2, and up. Reset at the bottom as you need with that breath. Time. We're really wait, get set, go. With the arms. Activate this big back muscle. Two. Last, guys. That's a work here. You know where you're going. Where we start to empty the tank here. Enough energy today. Let's be out. Final 10 on this side. Time there, switch it out. Second side, go. We got this. 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. Beautiful. Here we go. Take it down. Flies. Feet under the knees. About hips with distance. Press up, lift up, and fly. Even if you have weights, you can think about squeezing in even more. Play with your tempo if you need. Take it slower with that squeeze to make it a little bit harder. Lift up, press through those heels, hips up. Time, hips down. Final round of V-ups. Straight, big breath. Let's do it. That helps breathe. You're starting to exhale the second, fully set. Good. Just round, pushing through this. Here we go, final round, guys. Final 30 seconds. Back. Go. I need to focus. Those hips drop. Remember, but hinge. Last 10. And I'm some whew. As tight as then let's get started and roll. Much for another Monday, and have a great of your day.